And welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So last time we survived the Wii U version's battle mode, and this time we're back on the Switch, taking on the Retro Cups. So I think we're going to play as Toadette because I don't really play as anyone other than Yoshi. So I'm not sure how good Toadette is in this game. She isn't in a ton of Mario Karts, so this should be interesting. As for a vehicle set, I think this could be interesting to try out. I apparently have never used this type of parasol, so that's kind of unusual. So we're starting out with the Shell Cup and Moo Moo Meadows. So we saw it last time in battle mode for Wii U, but this time we actually get to see it as a race, and it's a much better time, hopefully, as a race course than as a battle course. On the whole, though, I actually kind of didn't mind the battle mode as much as I thought I would. It was still very tedious because of just how spread out everyone gets, but it wasn't as horrible as I remember it being, at least. Also, I should mention before I forget, the other character that was added that I couldn't remember is Dry Bones. Dry Bones was not in the original version and was added for Deluxe. So Moo Moo Meadows was originally released for Mario Kart Wii and was not at Sunset, so it's a nice little bit of visual variety. I seem to recall the course being a little bit flatter, but I might be misremembering. I'm pretty sure the camera is slightly different in this game compared to Mario Kart Wii. Like, it's at a different angle or something, like it might be closer to the character or something. But the overall look of this game is very different than Mario Kart Wii. So there's a lot that's different, I think, just in perspective. Or just, I might be misremembering because it's frankly been a while. I haven't played a ton of Mario Kart. So yeah, I could just be horribly misremembering. That was close. So, this is not the best start. Yoshi is doing pretty well so far. Got a Super Horn, it actually doesn't help us. I didn't mention it before, but it can be used as an attack. It's not ideal because it's better as a defensive item. So lap 3 coming up here. Honestly, this is probably one of the prettier retro maps, and it's a really good way to start out because it really shows a distinct upgrade between the Wii version and the Switch/Wii U version, since the Wii was actually standard definition, so it's a massive improvement in quality. Also, there's coins. I didn't take the glide ramp at all, but there are coins along the windmill. I just noticed that. I never knew that before, so that's kind of neat. Might as well do this. Clear a path, and first place. Also, I noticed another minor difference is the map is a different color. It looks clear. On Wii U, it's actually blue, so it's a little bit different. Next up is Mario Circuit from Super Circuit. This course has a very noticeable difference partway through. They actually add in an anti-gravity section that was not in the original, obviously. It doesn't really add much to the overall course, but it does vary up the course a little bit. So this section right here is redesigned pretty significantly. Another thing, from what I understand, is a lot of older Mario Karts tended to use music. I'm fairly certain I remember hearing somewhere that for this game, if two tracks like shared similar themes in the original, they actually have slightly different remixes. I can't think of any examples, but I vaguely remember hearing this a long time ago. Like, if two retro courses used the same song in the original game, they would actually have slightly different songs for Deluxe, but again, I don't quite remember if that's true or where I even heard that. So we have a blue shell on the map, so that's great. Gonna toss that backwards. I'm gonna save the coins so we can replenish our coin count immediately. Or not. So reminder, the coins give you a not a temporary, well actually they do give you a momentary boost of speed as soon as you pick up a coin, but they also increase your max speed. So those tires are obstacles, but you can actually boost through them with a mushroom, I'm pretty sure. Like that. Convenient that there was a mushroom there, actually. So, hopefully, this is a smooth third lap. Not much could go wrong at this point, since we've already had a blue shell. The chance of getting 2 blue shells is pretty slim. There's also a boost ramp off to the right. You need a mushroom though, so I almost never take that shortcut. And that was pretty straightforward, actually. So, all of these tracks are from older games. This concept started with Mario Kart DS, and the Shell Cup, Lightning Cup, and so on. All of those names come from the DS version and have been mainstays, and each time they bring back different courses. So, weirdly enough, Cheep Cheep Beach was a main course in DS, and now is a retro course in this game. Weirdly enough, I don't really have real much of an attachment to Mario Kart DS in terms of like the actual courses. I only remember a handful. I feel like a few are actually pretty cool, but they never brought them back. And then we get tracks like this instead. So obviously, each track mechanically fits the newer game, so this whole underwater section obviously wasn't there originally, so that's kind of neat. Similar to the anti-gravity section in Mario Circuit, they just gradually tweak courses to actually fit the new playstyle a little bit better. I'm pretty sure that there's one course that got pretty dramatically overhauled, like the actual layout feels different. I've actually never stopped to really compare, but it just does not feel the same. Also, those Cheep Cheeps do not hurt you. I actually didn't know that, because I've never seen that happen before. So this is a nice little change of pace. I miss certain tracks that haven't really come back, like certain Mario Kart Double Dash tracks that just never came back, that I wish had. I actually, can't remember how many Double Dash tracks are in this game. I don't feel like it's that many, because they already brought a bunch back from Mario Kart Wii and DS and 7, so by this game they were focusing more on the others. So we got a lot of DS tracks, we got a few Wii tracks, and there are a couple tracks from 7 that mechanically are the closest and the least altered, because mechanically 7 and 8 are basically the same. Same drifting mechanics, you can still glide. The only real difference is anti-gravity. Wow, that was actually really easy. We had less trouble with that race for some reason. So one more race. I think I remember which one this is. Oh yeah, Toad's Turnpike. This is why I picked Toadette, because Toad. So we already saw this one in battle mode, but again, it's a different experience. So this is from the 64 version, and it's not really a level I have a lot of experience with, obviously, because I did not play that version at all, or very rarely, like I said before. Just, again, at a dentist's office, they had an N64, so I played a little bit of it, and also Mario Tennis and things like that, but I really did not play N64 games very much. I know it's on the Virtual Console. Never wanted to try it because I do not see the appeal. It's like Mario Kart 64 just feels sort of outclassed It's like Mario 64 as a game offers things that other Mario games don't, because it's a standalone story game. But for like a game like Mario Kart that's very multiplayer focused, I don't really see myself going back to older entries very much, because quite frankly it's like they don't really have much going for them anymore. It's like I can't really go back to Super Circuit or even like Wii or DS Beyond Mission Mode. Which is why I wish they would do that again, because that is actually a really cool concept that they never did again. So, but yeah, I feel like Mario Kart's very much a series where as soon as one game comes out, it kind of replaces the older ones for me. Which is a shame, because there are good features in all of them. But yeah, if they ever did like a complete Mario Kart, which I don't think they ever will, but if they ever did one with like every track, that would be ideal, but I don't see that happening. So this ramp was in a bad position, but if you can catch the ramp soon enough, you can actually go over the overpass. It's a little bit of a shortcut, not really, I guess. I mean, I guess if you're going in a straight line, it would be faster. Also, that was convenient. Also convenient. Yeah, items tend to get tripped up by the vehicles very easily, which is kind of neat. But there you go. That's the Shell Cup down. Nice little gentle first cup of this set. And there you have it, another perfect set, other than like a few rough spots. We managed to somehow win another perfect score. Also, Toadette's so short that she can't even reach like the footrests of this ATV, which is kind of fun when they have little visual details like that. And there you have it, the Shell Cup. Not bad. Wow, Toad on the exact opposite end of the spectrum. But yeah, that's it for now. So next time we're going to be taking on... I'll be honest, I don't remember the name of the next cup. So yeah, we'll be continuing the retro circuit. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.